gentlemen, join me welcome Moses Onche.
Some few question and answer games to be able to gauge that. So, question: has everybody here used Microsoft Word before?
Yes.
It sounds silly, right? It's actually a good question. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. Everybody has used Microsoft Word?
Yes.
Okay. So let's change here a little bit. How about Photoshop?
Photoshop, yes.
Everybody has used Photoshop. Everybody. Not everybody has used Photoshop. How about CorelDRAW? Everybody has used CorelDRAW. Paint? Everybody has used Paint. Okay, good. Has anybody here used Fruity Loops before? Okay, you're one of those people, right? Fruity Loops, anybody? Aside him. Has anybody written a Hello World program here before? You've told the computer, tell me Hello World, and it told you Hello World. All of us. Has anybody deployed an application to the internet here? To the internet. Okay. Alright. So, this is the table of contents for this slide, and these are the topics we'll be talking about. Introduction to generative AI, what it is, how it's different from machine learning and deep level. So what does that mean? Now, all of the software that I'm describing, I'm going to put in front of you, and I give you that software, unless you have the skill, unless you have developed the skill over time to be able to use that software, you cannot do anything with it. If I give you Microsoft Word and I say, prepare a formal letter for me, addressed to the CEO of Access Bank, how many of us can do that? Do you get what I mean? ChatGPT, very good. Very good. So if you have Microsoft Word and I put it in front of you and I tell you to do that, you probably freeze up. Because you actually need more skills than just being able to type. You have to be able to speak formally. You have to be able to address a CEO, right? But you go to ChatGPT and you say, write a formal letter to the CEO of Access Bank. Boom! And it's there with everything you need. All you have to do is maybe edit it, maybe add the address, a few things like that, and you're good to go, right? So AI is taking creativity to a whole new level now.
Why is AI now interesting? Why is it interesting? Why are we talking about it? Why are we doing stuff? Actually, I would like to go back and tell you about the commitment of NVIDIA. If you know NVIDIA, it is the most valuable company in the world. So, NVIDIA is a company that built, it's the company that built the chips and microprocessors that this AI uses, neural networks, basically. So, the more they keep inventing those stuff and building more computing power into them, the more they are able to process more data with these algorithms. I use AI for prototyping, for debugging, for code generation, for automation. But I also use AI for AI paid program that is no code alone, you have like something like digital programming. And then you have for factoring and documentation, you have learning, you also learning too. Then you have application development, that is, I believe that in the future, that's the in the future, AI will be able to develop a full stack application, that is, if you have a website, just tell it what you want, develop everything right from the back end to the front end.
Okay, what company makes this? Wow. You know it's a chair, it's kind of obvious. But what's not obvious is the type of chair. Does anybody want to know what type of chair this is? So let's try it. What type of chair is this? Wow. Wow. So,
Thank you very much, Moses Onche. presentation, we have all seen a demo of what's possible with Gemini and what you're going to be building today. So you're going to be building your own from the scratch. And that's why we have these mentors here to guide you. So in 2 hours, you should be able to come up with something and then come and display it for us. We have judges on seat that will be looking at your work, and we'll be giving out prizes to the best 3 teams. Let's go. Right. So our time is fast spent. We need to speed up a lot of things, and so I want to invite us to have a brief tea break. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. So please also take it as a time to network. Okay, get to meet 1 or 2 persons before you come back in here. Right. So I'll be asking us whether you are, to name someone that you have met in the course of the tea break. So it's supposed to last for 15 minutes, but let's see if we can make it in 10. Right? So very quickly, the tea break is.
Are you sure when you came late? How did you know? No, I don't think so. What you were not doing? When you came late, that's what I was because I feel like that's what I was doing, that I saw the JavaScript. And then that's what
something like a trash, because I want to trash it separately. But we have a whiteboard, we can draw it around. Yes, what do we start?
Bringing out new applications for users, and it's not just to you using your it's all about and what you want to be thinking about before you right now, targeted users, everyone. See your team know what you're working on, tell us about what you are working on, and we score you in regards to that. So after, when it's time for your presentation, you do your presentation, but we just want to get an idea how you're collaborating, as well as what you're working on. So that's what we're here. Can you please tell us what you're working on?
Well, we're working on the document summarization of image, text, or audio. game which can be uploaded to the app and then provide the text summary of the content.
So, have you got... What are you What's the name of the AI?
The name of the app I think is Partner Companion. Partner Companion. AI Companion.
So you're using Python.
Yeah.
I'll officially introduce myself. My name is Kubura. I don't like titles, but I am Kubura Shedu. I'm a project manager. I manage tech projects and I totally understand what everyone here was working on. And I believe we can do more. And there's something I expect during collaboration. During collaboration, I like people asking questions, especially when you're working as a team. The more each team member asks questions, the more everyone within the team understands how to build the application. Because if you don't ask questions, I can put it to you, you won't know it. You won't. And the more you ask questions, the more you think. Most of you might not be the one to build the application, but you might be the one to manage the project. While you are trying to manage the same project, you're thinking, acting, and playing a role at the same time. So you must be able to think fast, or faster than the AI you're trying to build. One, you have to think like a human, like a machine, as well as a layman, to get the best out of whatever you're doing. So far, I'll commend everyone. It's not easy to sit and do something like this. Clap for yourself.
My name is Ibrahim Anu Eskamina, cyber security analyst and a front-end programmer. I just want to express my likeness and appreciation for mobile cloud developers Abuja and Code Campus International for holding this event about build with AI. Even though I know a little bit of AI, but today I've learned a lot of what I can do with.
Okay, so good afternoon everyone. My name is Itete Talk and we are all members of Team 5. We have some of my team members here with me. So initially, I'll start from the ideation. So we had so many ideas in a very short time. But basically, we came up with the idea of people being able, some people are not able to like pick out music for themselves. So we're looking at how you can get the AI, depending on your mood, the AI can predict some kind of music that will match your mood. Alright? So, and also we're looking at storytelling, looking at how we could get the AI to aid in telling stories and all of that. Our team decided to break it down into phases. We had people at the design. We tried to implement it using JavaScript and Python. So we wanted other solutions at the same time. So we had some people working at the UI UX, the front end, then some people integrating the AI model itself, Gemini. So basically what you see here is the music suggestion app. You kind of like input your mood, and then the AI suggests some kind of music for you.
Good day everyone, I'm AJ and I'm taking the storyteller AI. So there is Leslie said, and I quote, "The mind of a writer is an attic filled with stray dogs." So storyteller AI is here to make those dogs into beautiful ideas. We get the prompt from the writer and generate a very lovely backstory behind everything. to show you how it works.
For this music, many of us. Sorry, can I get the house?
Yes.
Thank you very much. So for the music, many of us have gone through breakfast. We all understand what breakfast means, yeah? Yes. When you are heartbroken and you want music to comfort you, and you go to maybe your say Apple Music.
It's one house.
You know it's very difficult for you to search for those musics in the correct order. Like you want to listen to. Should I call them out now? So what this app, what we have designed, what it does is that you just input your mood. Once you input your mood, it brings out series of songs that will just heal your heartbreak and then you are fine. So that should be all for
So thank you very much.
Well done. They tried, they were able to take all the blames that are going to come up later for other groups. How did they take it? They were very innovative by creating a video. If there's no network, what will I do? Or what do we do as a team? You can see who is the team lead for the five? Okay, I think they were very innovative. So I'll give the stage performance. They tried with the ups and downs, the cable not connecting correctly. They were able to present something. Please clap for them, please. Group 4.
These are my colleagues. Both of us will join our hands together to build this AI program. And from what you can see here, this AI is called a personal AI companion. So this AI companion is it's like a friend. So anything you want to ask a question, if you want to find out something you don't know, like a friend, like a companion. This particular AI here, this app can be able to.
My name is Peter Tosi Adi. I'm happy to have been here today for the BuildwithAI program. It's also interesting. I came not really knowing what the program was going to be all about. I just knew that AI has been a major subject of discussion, and I came in to see what dimension it was going to take today. And I was happy I came because I learned a lot about how to use Studio and use Gemini as a model to train data.
It's called Pass AI. That's personal in short form. So let's say, for instance, you ask him what's his name. So that's it. Then let's ask him what can you do. Pass your personal AI companion and get your assistant with a wide range of tasks and a wide range of data. You see all the information. These are some of the things you can do. You can manage your things like your set. And for instance, we can ask any question. I don't know if any of you here, the audience, wants to ask any question. You can just throw a question, ask the API, and you get the answer. Can anybody volunteer, please?
Sorry, I didn't get why I need this app. I didn't get that part. Why do I need this?
Why do you need this app? Why do you need this app? Because, for instance, you have a problem and...
That's dementia.
Yeah?
Forget things using your...
No, for instance, if you want to ask a question on something you don't know, it's a multi-task app. Like, if you have an issue on something you don't know, let's say, for instance, you don't know how to prepare something, like you don't know how to prepare rice, you can ask such questions. You understand? Or you want to find a
Why I'm asking this? Because you say, what is my name? Is it my name?
No, you don't really understand. This API, we gave it a name. Pass AI, that's the name we gave it. That pass means personal, it's a short form of personal. So when we asked it, what is your name? He told us his name. That is why you see here, he say, I am past AI. I am here to help you and be your personal companion.
Why I didn't follow it? Because all the while you're facing them, they didn't look at us.
It's okay now. We have Google, we have other apps that are doing the same thing. But what makes it different from other apps?
What he's saying is, are you a rival to
So what makes it different? What problem are you solving that Google cannot solve or other apps cannot solve?
Okay, so what we can also do. You understand? And we have yes.
Excuse me, you are asking about between Google and the AI, right? What we want to differentiate between the Google and what the Google can do and what the AI can do. So in Google, if you make a research, okay, my app here. What this one can do, like when you ask a Google a question, it gives you variety of as a response. But in this one, like if you ask it how do I cook this, so it takes you directly, giving you the ingredient you need, the procedure, how you are going to cook it. So it is good.
They are time for presentation to start asking questions, which is quite not right. Do you know what? I appreciate it because it shows that their app is actually engaging. Yeah. It's actually engaging. It's actually like for someone to not have completed what they want to present to you and you're already having questions. It means you're interested in their app. Who wants to buy? Who wants to invest? Who wants to invest? Okay.
We name it personal app because we want to use it like to get information, like to help me get details, like a companion, like a friend, to interact with me. Anything I want to search, you search and like answer me as a friend. That's why we make it personal. Not that it should give me information about my own self. So you can actually use your phone to like you can use your phone, anybody can try. Once you
that's kind
yes,
of that's very good. You can see from their presentation, everybody was interested in what they have there because it's actually AI we are talking about today. So there's a question he asked. He said, can there be prompts, which is something that is 100% possible, where you name this to be personal, instead of this application just calling, I am here, your companion for today. It reminds me of what's his name? No, not ChatGPT. Your app. Because if you actually follow AI development, this app reminds me of Mark Zuckerberg's app that he is trying to develop on AI. Just that man just speaks to you. You can say, I think there was a name he called and said, oh, what am I doing today? And the application actually just listed everything he was supposed to do same day. So I believe the app can go further than this. Congratulations, I like your team. Well done.
I was a participant of Group 2 and we learned how to solve problems using AI. The project we built an app that would help solve the problem of inflation in Nigeria. Thank you to the organizers of BuildwithAI. My goodness. I want to say thank you for this platform, and I really like the idea of stuff like this. I mean, I learned so much. And well, we're 2 members, and we present to you prize maps. I'm sure everyone here can relate to the fact that you write a price list in your house, and then you go back to the market to buy everything that you've written, and then you end up being frustrated either with the fact that Gary used to be 700 naira, now it's 800 naira. Yeah. Egusi used to be 4,000 naira for a mudu, and now Egusi is 5,000 naira. You didn't have anything to check, there was nothing to keep you up with the prices of things in the markets. That is why myself and my group, we came with a solution to that, and that is why we came up with price maps. Due to inflation, prices of goods and services has been fluctuating. Today it is A, tomorrow it is B. And I'm very sure all of us can relate to the fact that it has affected us in one way or the other. Now this app that we've created help you to keep up, like it keeps you updated with the prices of things in the markets. What are the goals? Market price updates powered by AI. Of course, we let you know, we keep you updated with the prices of goods and services in the market. We accurate AI powered product picture. Because Gemini works with both words and pictures, we give you an opportunity to see what you're buying, or take a picture of what you want and then put it on the app and it tells you the price. Reliable budgeting. Because I now know how much things are in the market, I am going to give very good budget before I go into the market. Because I am aware of how much Gary is, I am sure of reliable budgeting before going to the market. User-friendly app. Of course, because it's a market, both people that are educated and uneducated people would use this app. So we're offering user-friendly app. It saves time. The time you would use to go from one woman to another woman to another woman to another one because you think they are cheating you with the price. Because you're shocked at how ABC is now 5,000 instead of 400 naira. It's saving you that time because, of course, before you left your house, you were able to check the prices of these goods and products on the app. Solution. We introduced, like I said earlier, price maps. Your key to navigating Nigerians' ever-changing price landscape. Take guesswork out of working by assessing real-time price. Say goodbye to price uncertainty and hello to confident shopping.
I'm just tempted to ask a question. Okay. All right. Beautiful presentation. As much as we see that you don't have MVP to display, we still want to appreciate what you've done so far. But it seems what you say you have now, you are trying to solve a problem, and that problem is to address the inflationary tendencies, so that when you get to the market, or before you go to market rather, you can have an estimate of what you're supposed to take to the market, right? But then, if you're asking the list, or let me say you are uploading the picture, right? If I get it correctly, then from the picture, it gives you an estimate of what the price is in the market. If you are in Abuja, for instance, now, and I'm doing this right here, where is the estimate going to come from? Is it Guarimpa? Or because you didn't explain it is location based? I don't know if I'm making sense. Because what is obtainable as a price here might not be the same thing in Nasarawa and in Ibadan and even within Abuja, the price varies. So that they can hear you.
The way it works is that, hello everybody, the way it works is that it gives you a presentation of the prices based on company. Let's say H-Medic sells Coke for 150. So it cuts across all H-Medic center across the nation. Gives you price, Sky Mart gives you the price. So there won't be any hike in any inflation in the prices. So it gives you across board prices. So that's what it does, based on company. Because we can't really know what the street prices are, but we give you the prices based on company prices across the nation. So that's yes.
Who is your mentor?
Moses.
Who is in charge of group 2? You are their mentor.
Yes, I am.
I'm going to, there's something I'm going to do at the end of this.
I should ask them a question.
Wait up. Sorry. At the end of this, I personally, might not be much, the winner or the group I feel the mentorship was top notch. I'm going to give that person 10,000 naira.
Whoa!
You know, there's something about mentorship. It doesn't only tell in what you present, it also tells in what your team is doing. So, let me leave it at that. I'm going to score the mentors too. Yes, it will make them want to work hard more. So, thank you for your presentation. No, don't worry. Take your time, review your codes.
So, my name is Sugano Safumo, and it's been a great time at BuildwithAI. It's been a great experience, right? I was one of the mentors. I had the opportunity to take participants, take them through AI, Gemini AI to be specific, how it works, how you possibly integrate Gemini AI into your application, and even the use cases of AI as a whole, right? How we got to build a little project, right? Because it was a hackathon on Gemini AI, so we had to use Gemini AI to build a project. It's been a great experience because we had the opportunity to learn an overview, around other people how to use Gemini AI and integrating it into our application.
It's team lead from one. So what we're building is a digital financial advisor we call AU. The name was derived from AU. How is your financial life today? So the problem we are trying to solve basically is lack of authentic data from multiple sources, and because they are open to time-sensitive delays, you cannot get quality data from financial analysis, and then you can't get it instantly. Then the second problem is time constraint. Most of the financial organizations like Nigeria Stock Exchange, Security and Exchange Commission, and then the commodity exchanges around Nigeria, they do provide data on weekly basis, but their investment happening on daily basis. So there's a time lag. You cannot have clear insight into what you are investing in, and as such, you will need to have clear insight and analysis. Then our solution is a digital financial advisor. It uses Gemini API to take queries in form of conversational inputs, and then it brings out analysis for you to see clear insight into how you are supposed to structure your investments, how you're supposed to get your financials done in terms of investments, in terms of your expenses, and in terms of your general financial well-being. Then we plan to make this a business, because if you query after 15 times, we're going to charge you. And what we are displaying right now is a free model of what we have built. And then we also plan to add other services to it, like having a black box that people can get data from when we scrape data from financial institutions. So you can't query continuously forever. Maybe after 15 to 20 queries, we start charging you to pay. The market opportunity, the whole Nigeria Stock Exchange and investment opportunity in Nigeria is about 57 trillion. Our financial advisory, robo financial advisory, is about 17 billion in Nigeria today.
As he has explained, that's ideal. But what we have today is just a step in the right direction. Because obviously we don't have to Nigerians FX so for example, I just know my salary, and I'd like to know how I should structure my savings and investments. Based on the question you asked, right? Gemini API, which we have given a preemptive prompt to be a financial advisor, it's now going to suggest different ways that you can actually, in this case, structure finances to make the most of it. You could also ask questions like, how can I save? Okay.
Sorry.
So yeah, how can I save for a car in 2 months? So a human this would be impossible. But with AI, you can set a savings goal. God knows how much you're saving. You can calculate your daily savings, cut unnecessary expenses, increase your income, and negotiate. Increase your income.
Your app is viable. It's good. I like it.
My name is Beatrice Akeme, and these are my team members. So we worked together in order to come up with this app, BuildwithAI. And in order for us to come up with this name, that you're seeing, it's a unique name, we have to pick up maybe like the first name of each person in order to come up with this BuildwithAI. So what basically does, BuildwithAI is a summarizer. So what it does is it takes in documents, maybe for instance, let's say a textbook or a PDF or whatever you call it. Then it can summarize it into, for instance, if you want it in a sentence, it can give you a sentence. If you want it in maybe a paragraph, it can give you a paragraph. That's what basically it does. Then it can also take in an audio. It can explain to you, maybe in summary, what this audio, maybe for instance, a podcast, can tell you what this is about, what the message they are trying to pass across. For instance, it's an interview. What's this interview all about? You understand? It can give you maybe a summary of what this interview is about. It can give you a sentence, like I said, of what this podcast is all about. You can even feed in an audio, a music into this. So it can explain to you what this music is all about, what the music is trying to pass across to us. And it can summarize it for you into a sentence. Then another thing again it can do, for instance, a picture. You can fit into a picture, any picture at all you like. You can fit it into the BuildwithAI summarizer. It is going to tell you what it's all about. If, for instance, it's a house. What is this house about? You can even give the history of the house if you want. It depends on what you ask the prompt to give it, you understand? Because it works with the prompt, you understand? So another thing again it can do is it can even summarize, it can feed in maybe a movie. It can summarize the movie for you, you understand? What is this movie about? What's the story this movie is trying to tell us? You understand? You understand? So, for instance now, who needs this summarizer? Who are the users? Okay, for instance, a researcher, a journalist can use this in order to make their work easier. You can summarize your work. You research something, you want to come up with a little summary of what, in order to do your work. So for instance, a student can use it with their work, their projects, their term paper, their assignments, and again, marketers can use it as well. Content creators can use it as well. So how students can use it as well. So now, why is there need for this BuildwithAI summarizer? Why is there need to for it? Okay, we want to make life easier for us. Nobody has time to, for instance, go through bulky, maybe a textbook. You understand? You want it in a short form that you'll be able to understand. Like for me, for instance, I get bored easily with all these textbooks or plenty of notes. That's not even what they want for you to explain it in your own words sometimes. So I would like to use this in order to summarize what this textbook is all about. For instance, chemistry or any textbook of your choice. You understand? You can summarize it. This is what this topic is about. You understand? And from there you can get an idea of what how to write the exam.
So
So while this is loading, I'll let him take over and talk to you. So you can see how this is used. So so we also try to do so that at least the AI is interesting for people to use. So those were some of the things we try and add here. So I'll let him take over.
As you can see my team members, they said everything we have here. Okay. So I said my team members already said everything as regards this app here. So, but one particular thing about this app is, I think there are a lot of AI tools out there, and I don't think there's anyone you can easily just take your phone and take a picture and then upload it to if I just want that picture for you. I don't know.
I want to commend your effort and your team mentors. They did well, but can we have the mentors? Thank you. One is the business analyst. 2 is the technical analyst. 3 is the process analyst. 4 is the system analyst. Before the last person comes in, the project manager. And the business analyst also can work as the project manager because he or she understands the project and know how long that project is going to take. So whenever you are doing something in regards to an application, what you need to do is this: share yourself into these 5 things. Share yourself into these 5 processes. Once you do that, you must get a tangible result. So I want to appreciate everyone for your time. I've learned from you all. I learned a lot today. So please, can we get the mentors? The personal AI, please clap for this man. He actually, sorry to say, I don't know, I'm not having any interest in anybody, I don't know. He actually carried his team along.
The team I was asked to supervise and guide, they actually built a personal AI companion which we call Past AI. So the aim and the solution, the problem was that people don't really have, most people are lonely and some are even not social. And even some people don't have friends. And they always have some problems to solve. Daily problems like someone who can just help them to write stuff, someone can just help them to solve some certain problems. So, and then we came up with the idea of building an AI companion that can actually solve all of these problems. Like, we want to converse with just have fun, you can have fun. We want to guide you to do some things like cooking, something like giving you a recipe, something like helping you to do some budgeting. You can just do almost all your daily tasks with your AI companion. So we use Gemini as the baseline model to build the software.
I want to commend team 4 and 5. Please clap for them. And from my own support to this, group 4, I'll give group 4 10,000. With all said, in regards to the application built, I feel every other application can come together and work with group 4.
Yes.
The winner of this
While she's calling the positions, I want to appreciate our mentors with badges from Google headquarters in the United States.
Sir, face the camera.
Face the camera.
Please, a round of applause.
Can you face the camera, sir? Yes, sir. Just face the camera, sir. Love story. Love story.
First profit. You did very well. Very, very well. Thank you very much.
Samuel, we have to close. Come closer, sir. Then, second position goes to 5.
Thank you so much.
This one is so okay, sorry, can I bring this to the house? Yes. In conclusion, my conclusion is this. Whatever you are building, whatever you are developing, your mentors should be respected.
Yes, sir.
Because they are using their brain and their time and their energy. So sometimes they will not be able to think outside the box. So you must always work with them to fulfill your task. Thank you very much. Nice meeting everyone.
Thank you very
Hi, my name is Abuja. I'm a data analyst and I'm one of the participants of BuildwithAI Abuja. And my experience from this event so far has really been intriguing and challenging because we're able to build an app depending on AI to solve real-time problems. And for my group particular, we're able to come up with a market price list to check how you can process budget and go into the market, not to be stranded, and also have the budget friendly from the event. I was able to learn collaboration very effectively. For the first time I come to like close as tech work online, and so what's happening is collaboration is one thing, how you tend to enjoy participation and also and all of that. And I get something like this moving on because it has to speak out their mind, bring up new ideas as well, and get to learn from people. I thought some of where people come together and reach that size. Thank you.
Judges, I hope we all saw talent. There's a saying that what a man can do, a woman can do better. So, we are really, really grateful for a job well done. And on behalf of Google Developer Group's Cloud Abuja, we want to appreciate you. With this token, special key holder from Google headquarters United States of America. So you guys can come forward and receive your token.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
All right, so I'm going to call our company secretary here at Good Campus to come and give a vote of thanks. Thank you, my good friend and moderator.
It's a pleasure. I'm happy to actually meet this community. I'm not a resident in Abuja, but then I'm happy I'm seeing beautiful faces, promising technologists, promising applications, sorry, okay, and a community of people that are working with the future of technology. Thank you very much. I love you too. Yeah.
So, we are also going to make you an ambassador of GDG Cloud.
Wow.
Yes. So I appreciate you for a job well done.
Thank you very much, sir. So I can confidently say now that I'm an ambassador of GDG Cloud.
Yes, you are.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So our secretary will come and give a vote of thanks.
Thank the judges, the mentors, the participants, and everyone in Good Campus. Thank you all for coming. See you next day in Jesus' name. Thank you.
My name is Esther Ejino. So we just finished from our AI class. The topic is the theme of the program is hackathon. So we just finished and it was a wonderful experience from the beginning to the end. Even the most interesting part of it is when we were splitting into sections. So you know, when we were able to just come up with something, you know, I've always been looking up to such opportunity. You know, when I see such in a Big Brother house where people, housemates are giving like a few minutes or a few hours to just come up with something, I'll just be like, wow, this is really, really creative. So we're able to, within a period of 2 hours, we're able to come up with an app that can solve problems. So I'm so excited and my group, yeah, although we didn't take first, at least we were among the winning team. So